Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Sportsway YouTube channel. Today, I've got a special guest with me. Joining me from Canada, we've got Alberto from All Juve Cast. Please do check out his channel. But first of all, Alberto, top of the morning to you. How's it going?
Morning here. Yeah, it's bright and early. Just closing in on 6 a.m. here. And yeah, no, things are good. This is the money hour for me to get things done. And I'm happy to be a guest here. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Alberto, before we dive into something, it's so good to see fans from all corners of the world coming together and producing their content and letting other fans like me and like others know what their thoughts are on their specific clubs. How do you think this YouTube channel and following Juventus from Canada and trying to connect with people from Canada has changed your life? What kind of changes has it brought in your life?
Well, I've been fortunate enough to form an incredible team. So for those that don't, follow the channel yet, excuse me, it's about 10 or 11 of us, okay? And we all work, we all produce the live shows and have a great time. And these guys have become like family extensions for me, okay? So it's been huge. I've had, I don't know how many guests over the 4 years we've been running the show, but a lot of guests all over the world. It's been incredible. We've got, like, you name it, they've been on London, Italy, Scotland, Ireland, Australia, India. It's amazing, and the support from our homeland too. Canada has been huge, and even the United States. So it's amazing. The idea came to me when I was in Turin watching a game live, and we did the stadium tour, and I met so many great people just waiting in line, waiting to get tickets and go on the tour and everything, and check out the Juve Museum that's at the stadium. And it was incredible just sharing everybody's opinions and thoughts on the team so far, and just when they started following Juve, and talking about the past as well as the present. And when I got back, I was like, man, I really want that to continue. How do I do that? And then, start talking to some friends, and they said, jump on Twitter. It's the best for sports talk worldwide. And then I did that, and then started checking out some other shows and said, I want to run a show, because the shows are great that we had, but it's not including everybody worldwide. So I kind of opened up the one that started this thing on having just plain everyday Juventini worldwide being guests and being able to share their opinions. So it was pretty cool. And we still carry that tradition on. We still open our show up to guests worldwide, as long as they have the proper equipment and nice quiet recording space. You can by all means join us and share your opinions. So it's been a lot of fun. And it's grown into something I probably didn't even expect when I started it. So pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I've gone through the content and it's been great. And I do wish you best of luck with your future endeavors. But coming back to Juventus, Juventus is no less than family to fans like you. But the past two seasons haven't been really easy for Juventinis like you. And especially this season, a lot of changes coming in. We'll get to the changes. But it's almost mid-season, it's almost December, and Juventus don't have a certified spot for the Champions League yet. I mean, the fight for top four is still on, but Juventus do seem to be like lagging behind, and the Scudetti seems to be out of question, at least for this year, at least for now. Even though you don't know what's going to happen in football. What are your thoughts on Juventus? What do you think has gone wrong for them so far this season? Because in the Champions League they've been good. They did manage to beat Chelsea, but in Serie A, in their own playground, in their own league, they haven't been performing. Does that come as a shock to you?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a shock when you kind of see everything that's unfolded over the past 3 seasons. There are some aspects of it that are surprising, but overall, like, I think we all kind of knew it was coming for quite some time, based on some of the mercados and some of the business moves we made, some of the contract extensions, and then a little bit of a change to kind of some splash signings, big signings, and patchwork around it. So it was always bound to catch up to us. And we're kind of seeing that now. We're seeing a roster that, in my opinion, is overpaid based on who it has on the list, right? It's a very expensive payroll for what you actually see and what you're actually getting. Um, and that's always going to happen. And I don't think it's as bad as many make it out to be and seem in terms of where Juventus stands right now. I'm programmed and trained to never die, never quit until the very end. We're 12 points out of the out of the top spot. Anything happen? I mean, it's 4 games, 4 wins. This is Inter Scudetto to lose. So realistically, I expect Juventus to finish somewhere around third this season. And I think it would be disappointing for Juventus bringing back an experienced manager like Max Allegri. Not much of a change in the roster, of course, other than losing Cristiano Ronaldo and all his goals. But honestly, this team should be finishing within the top 4. And I fully expect them to still end there by season's end. What we need to do is start putting together some solid mercados that are true to the manager that we have, because we bailed on Sarri, which I understand why. I think everybody saw that coming regardless of the Scudetto win. He's not a people person. And if you don't have enough of the respect of the locker room, it's just not going to work. And he was never a Juventus fit. So he moves on. Pirlo is debatable. Pirlo is debatable on whether or not he should have stayed or not. And I think the All or Nothing series around Juventus, which was a fantastic series, well done, shed a lot of light on that. And that's an argument that could be had, that should Pirlo have been given a season. But yet again, we have another, off season and a mercado that doesn't necessarily fit a manager. We need to create some stability and start giving these coaches players that they want and they need. And I think we'll be fine. It's not as dire as everybody seems, but again, we've been spoiled with an incredible run, including 9 straight Scudetti, Coppa Italias, and some deep Champions League runs. We're starting to get bounced in the earlier rounds of Champions League. But I think the biggest thing with this team is rediscovering its identity. They've kind of lost themselves. And a part of that is everything. Managerial changes, a little bit of lack of cohesion at the top with the board, and the players themselves. I still feel there's players that don't truly understand what it means to play at Juventus and what they need to do. And win or lose, results come and results go. But if the effort and the fight isn't there on the pitch, that is the absolute bare minimum. And those are the matches where I get upset with. And that kind of brings me to Allegri coming back, because that's the one thing I trusted in him to rediscover. I'm not necessarily seeing it, and it's kind of surprising to me. And it leaves me wondering why.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does leave a lot of people wondering why. And that is it from the Sportsway for the first part of this video. Just to make sure, please follow the All Juve Cast channel, and its link is in our description. And at the same time, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, as it is essential for our growth. We hope to see you soon with the second part of the video with Alberto and All Juve Cast. Till then, see you soon.